Are you one of those people that had long-term aches and pains? You can hardly turn your neck, not to mention raise your arm. Would you believe that the inflexibility of you can't turn your neck and raise your arm or squat down or lift up your leg, would it be possible, or would you be willing to believe that it could be because of these unprocessed baseball-sized trapped emotions? Okay, you might not believe it, but stay tuned for today because we're going to prove it. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Releasing Negative Emotion Show. I'm here every Saturday with John. My name is Michael Loche. I live in beautiful Victoria, BC, on the west coast of Canada, on an island. And being an emotion code practitioner allows me to work with you anywhere in the whole world, virtually. We are going to demonstrate what that looks like and feels like today. So stay tuned on episode number 217, Aches and Pains. Releasing Negative Emotions Can Help. We'll do that today. And I'm here with John. Good morning, John.
Good morning, yes. Also on the West Coast in Vancouver. I'm a certified emotion code and body code practitioner and love helping people with chronic aches and pains. So if that's you, we're going to be looking for 2 volunteers today. But you know what, in the meantime, if you're watching live, say hello. Watching live from, Facebook here or even YouTube, we're streaming live.
Yes. Hey, and good morning again. We're on episode number 217. That means we've been here, Captain Obvious, 217 Saturdays. This month, we are dedicating all of the episodes to aches and pains and stiff fingers and, restless legs and puffy feet and cold feet or whatever that sensation might be on your body about aches and pains. And you're thinking, are they the aches and pains guys? Well, I'm going to show you that we're more than the aches and pains guys. Well, first, you'd only have to scroll back to the last 216 episodes. But John, I pulled it out, our menu. John and I have similar menus because sometimes, you go to a restaurant, you don't know what they have until it's on the menu. Here is an alphabetical, I won't read all, but I'm going to read some. It's all in alphabetical order. Here are the things that John and I have had extreme success with by releasing the negative emotions that are contributing to these following problems: aching wrists, fingers, and hands; addictions; always cold feet and cold hands. Is that you? Angry, bitterness; always exhausted and tired; anxious in public, anxious about everything and anything; back pain, upper, mid, lower; blocked nasal, I'm just in the B's; blocked nasal passages; blocks to creativity, blocks to love; bowel issues; brain fog; burning chest sensation; constipating; crying easily. That's just the A, B's, and C's. John and I both have a full menu. And just like if you were going to order, a buffet lunch, you would say, let's say I'd like one of those, one of those, one of those, and one of those. And the contributing factor to everything that you heard today, in addition to physical aches and pains, are these guys right here. John, can you tell our friends about the emotion code and what a trapped emotion is and how we are certified emotion code practitioners and can help? Go ahead, please.
Explain the emotion code. Okay, great. Yeah. So referring to the emotion code chart. So this is a chart of 60 trapped emotions. And a trapped emotion is an unprocessed emotion from a past negative event. It's about the size of your fist and it's lodged in your body somewhere. So it's preventing that, harmony and flexibility and just creating like aches and pains, right? Stiff neck. So imagine having, a bunch of little balls, in there. You're not going to have that range of motion. You're going to be in pain for many, many, many years, if not, decades. And so these emotions, it's something that we didn't process or move past or, move on from. So it's trapped. So it's still stuck with us. So that energy, from the past, we're living in the past, is still there. And it affects us, mentally as well. And that, that frustration, that sadness, crying easily, whatever it may be. So these trapped emotions, they act as a double-edged sword, both, mental health and physical health. So, doing the emotion code here, we kind of bridge that mental mind-body connection, right? So so what? So we have these trapped emotions. What do we do? Well, first of all, we have to find them. So we communicate with your subconscious mind, and we're asking yes or no questions, and we get the answers via muscle testing. So my muscle testing, it kind of looks like this. Other people do sort of like this ring in ring method. but that's the application on how we find the trapped emotions on the chart. So yeah, so there's 2 columns, 6 rows. Is there a trapped emotion in column A that's contributing to this back pain, right? So it's either going to be a yes or a no answer. And so that's the type of question we would ask as a practitioner. And yeah, so once we find it, we release it. So we take a magnet, any magnet will do, and we swipe it over our governing meridian. So this is my magnet. Governing meridian's right here. So it just looks like that. So my intention, amplified by the magnet, clears out the emotion from existence, or it releases it. We're releasing negative emotions.
That's right. Yeah, these are baseball-sized emotions, like John said. They're inside, they're not processed. And, people, John, wouldn't we love to have a spray to help people not have negative emotions? And people say, well, how do I prevent getting unprocessed emotions? Well, I don't know you can completely eliminate it, but you can process emotions when you have them. A common emotion, John, that I find a lot is something like the emotion of humiliation. You see, when people are humiliated, they don't go around bragging about it. Oh, I'm so humiliated, And so that's an example of emotion that we don't process. We don't tell anybody. We don't talk about it. We don't, dear diary, I'm so humiliated. We don't go to therapy or whatever it is, doesn't process it. And we bury it and we hide it, and it's still deep, and it's a baseball size. And that little bugger will raise its head like a pimple that'll never bust. And it pops its head up, and that emotion comes in front of us, and now we're feeling humiliated. Matter of fact, we might experience a lot of humiliation because we are carrying the vibration of humiliation. This is the vibrational bubble guy, featuring him next week's show. The vibrational bubble, your vibe includes this unprocessed emotion of humiliation. And guess what, Captain Obvious? Captain Obvious, if you're sending the vibration of humiliation, you will attract more of it. John, let's go say good morning to our friends watching. We have Natasha, Paula, Samuel, nice and early. Good morning. Good afternoon to you, Natasha.
Hey, Natasha.
Hey, it's Heather Richardson. Hey, Heather, welcome. Oh, I love this name. Vivian Van de Danwale. That's a hard name to put on a forum, I bet. Hey, Vivian, thanks for joining us. Who else, John?
Yeah. Sarah's here, watching live from Key Largo.
KL, hey, Sarah, good morning. Following each other on Instagram today. Roger Leck, I believe, is from Singapore. So, hey, Roger, good evening or afternoon to you.
Yeah, Roger, welcome back.
Well, John, look who is back.
Hey, Sylvia Bellini, a grey London.
Oh, well, have you had the summer off? We've missed you here on the Bro Show.
Better with tea and toast.
Yes. Hey, listen, everybody, we're live here every Saturday. Like we said, today we're on episode 200 and something. Put us in your calendar. And if you want to get notified and thinking, well, I want to make sure I know what the Bro Show topic every week, well, we'd like to help you with that too. And I'm going to show you the website address that you can let us know, and we'll send you an email, let you know what the topics are. So Sylvia Bellini, good morning.
Permelia Parham, good morning, bros. Happy to be watching from a rainy, windy Parksville on Vancouver Island.
Okay, Pat Hall's back with us. Good morning, Pat. And Sylvia says she's got very stiff legs. That would be an example.
Yes. Yep. And another volunteer here, Lisa Simmons. Hi, guys. Will volunteer if you're looking chronic lower back pain. Yeah, Lisa was here last week volunteering, but we missed her, so I think we could do that today.
Okay, go ahead, John. Why don't you? Here's what's going to happen. John is going to become Lisa's proxy, and that means what does proxy mean? Hey, I'll do that on your behalf. Want me to vote? I'll do that on your behalf. Want me to fix your leg using emotion code and get rid of trapped emotions? I'll do that for you. Call me anything. Call me your proxy. So John's going to become the proxy to Lisa. Now, John, we know that we'd love to be the proxy for everybody we see on the street, or our family members or our neighbors. Said, boy, I'd love to help them with the emotion code, but we can't be everybody's proxy. Only if, say it when you see it.
Only if we get permission.
That's right. And the permission is like their password to their subconscious mind that you're going to access. So, John, Tell Lisa what you need to hear from her to get so you can get started. Because
Yeah,
you need
permission
to
is in this case. Permission is I will volunteer. So yeah, severity on a scale of 1 to 10. Lisa, 10 being the most severe. And just out of curiosity, how long have you been dealing with this pain? So basically, just two numbers: a number of years and a number of severity. And in the meantime, I'll get connected up. A few more people joining us too.
And the other thing you'll see us do, our friends will see us do, is a lot of this, John. Explain this.
Hydration. Yeah, so I drink a lot of water. You just saw me take a big sip. And yeah, we drink a lot of water as practitioner. It just helps with the muscle testing, that connection as well. So I'll just go ahead and connect up to Lisa Simmons.
Okay. So John's using muscle testing right now. Maybe you should show them your style for a minute.
Yeah, so get a good connection here. Tune in and connect up Lisa, and act as a proxy. So I can act as a proxy, Lisa. Yeah. Okay, so 20 years. It's a long time to be in pain. Okay, so and severity is a 7. Chronic low back pain is a 7. So all right, so I do have a good connection, and I can act as your proxy. Yes, Lisa. So you ready for a session today here, Lisa? Yeah, so low back pain, just overall severity, just over the last 20 years. It's at least a 5, yeah. Yeah, I got 7, so.
Yeah. So remember, Lisa's subconscious mind is brilliant. It has every answer, and John can only ask yes or no because he's got a yes or no indicator, which is his muscles. So if you listen carefully, all of his questions are getting a yes or no, and then he gets that answer, then moves on.
So as they're trapped emotion, we can identify it and clear to reduce and eliminate this low back pain, allow you to move forward, without pain. Yeah. Column A? No. So it's in column B? Yes. Okay. B odd row. No. So it's in B even row. 2, no. 4, no. So it's in B6. So I'm getting B6. Third one, fourth one, fifth one. So it's shock. It's the third one. So down B6, 3 is shock. Need to know more about this? Don't need to know more. It's release shock. Release. Okay, that's released. Yeah. Another trapped emotion associated with this back pain. Creating this back pain, we can identify and clear to reduce, eliminate this pain, Lisa. Be odd or even. So B1. So it's in B3 or 5. So it's in B3, first one. Second, fourth one or fifth one. So it's the fourth one in B3. So that is self-abuse, which is negative self-talk. Need to know more about this. No. Okay, release self-abuse. Got the magnet right here. Release that. Okay, another trapped emotion associated with this back pain. Yeah. Column A. No, be odd. Yeah, even. It's in B3 again.
And a little side note, in order to delete an emotion, you need to know its name. And that's why you can't say, delete this negative and delete this pain. You've got to know the name. And that's what John's doing. He's searching, finding the exact name. And then the second part, of course, which you've been seeing John do, is deleting it with the magnet, which he's deleting right now.
Yeah. So the next one is defensiveness. So releasing defensiveness. So there's 60 emotions on the chart. They all have their unique sort of like frequency.
That's right.
Vibration. Okay, Lisa, another trapped emotion associated with this back pain. We can identify and clear to reduce, eliminate this pain. Yeah, allow you to move forward, pain-free. Be odd, be even. So we're back into V6. Pride, shame, shock. Unworthy, worthless. So it's unworthy. Yeah. Clear, unworthy. Okay, it's released. Yeah, low back pain, severity. Yeah, 4. Another trapped emotion associated with this back pain, creating this tension, discomfort, dysfunction in your back, your body. B1, 3, 5. It's unsupported. I like finding unsupported with back pain. It's so fitting, right?
Yeah, it's almost a picture, not supporting.
Yeah. Lack of support, not being supported, or just not supporting your yourself or what you want to do. Release. Cleared. Yeah. Okay, we'll do one more and test the severity here. Okay, another trapped emotion associated with this pain here. Yeah. Okay, it's in column A, odd row, even. So A2, 4, 6. So it's A4, the hot box.
Yeah.
Anger. So A4 is anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment. So I call that the hot box. It's anger, releasing anger. Okay, it's released. So that's a good little demo of, how I work. And actually, I'll just check the severity here. 20 years of pain. Honestly, I've seen miracles where, the pain does like reduce or go away.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes, Lisa. We're here every Saturday, so definitely come back and give us an update. Or right now, sort of get up.
Right now, and we're gonna hang out for another little bit longer.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back and welcome some friends. So again, we're gonna find out the severity. If you were working with us one-on-one, of course, you'd be able to do this, and we could see it, and you could touch it and say it's better. And
yeah,
but
I can do one more.
Also, this is the beauty of the way we can work is that, well, not everybody wants to go by video, and some people like to do it by telephone. This is not the most effective way, although we're getting good results, but it takes a little bit of time, right, John? If she was with us, you'd go boom, 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 you'd be done. You would have been done half the time ago, but it's collecting the information. So Lisa will give us a severity, but let's check in with some other friends. We've got Jen Lowe watching in from Malaysia. Hello, Jen, the land of the best food ever. Calgary, Sandra Oza is with us. Hello, Sandra.
Hey,
Sharon Rose is back in the house.
Hey, Sharon.
Yeah. Hey, listen, a couple things as we're moving along here. So first thing, if you are on Clubhouse, I would love to have you join me. I have a law of attraction room on Clubhouse. I'm doing an event tonight. I know this could be played in the future, but just apply law of attraction. I'm going to be doing lots of events there in November and December. The link to join just appeared in the right-hand side there. One other quick thing. Next week, I'm starting my 4-week Your New Body program. I'm taking 4 people. I'm offering it 3 different time zones, so something's friendly. You'll delete 12 items in 4 weeks, 12 food or drink items, and you will have 51 emotion code sessions. By the way, what John did today is considered one. Imagine getting 51 emotion code sessions with me over a 4-week period for your new body. And John, my hunch is some people are pretty stimulated by what's going on today. We're going to hear from, there's Lisa gave us a quick update. Let's do that, and then I'm going to show us something else.
5. Hey, 20 years, and it goes from a 7 to 5. That's a big deal for like a 3-minute session.
Yeah, and without collecting more information and seeing the challenge.
Yeah, so, and that might go down to a 4, 3, 2. In the next half hour. That's kind of how things work. Even sometimes it takes like a day to totally release, and so we clear out these emotions, and these emotions are preventing our bodies from healing themselves, right? So we clear them out, and then kind of like overnight, even the next like 2-3 days, your body can go in there and rapidly heal all that area where those trapped emotions were, heal the tissues, repair. And so things can change over the next 3 days. But anyways, that's why I asked Lisa to come back next week and give us an update.
Yeah. And even let us know in this conversation when we're offline, because John and I will see it, or let each other know that you give us an update. Renee Harrison is with us as well. So again, John and I both have a menu on our webpage. It's kind of a planner. We can do a lot in a short period of time. So sometimes people come and say, hey, can you help me get rid of my seasonal allergies? Well, John, you and I know that does not take a full session to do that. So we get you to plan. Now, can we do everything you give us on the list? No, but it'll give us an idea of the direction. Ideally, you'll get a multi-session package so we can care for you over 2 or 3 sessions and check in. And so again, go to John's website. It's aliveandpure.com. The web address is shown up in the comments. And it's pretty easy. We've got online calendars. You pop it open. It shows you your best time we're available. And you pay for the transaction. You'll get an email that says, here's the Zoom, or here's how to meet John or Michael. And before you know it, you are at a walk-in clinic that you didn't have to walk to. Welcome to the first non-walk-in clinic here Hey, yesterday, John, I woke up to a text message from my friend John, who lives in Southern Carolina, and he was going to at the airport. And so it was 3 o'clock in the morning when he sent it to me. He said, I'm on the way to the airport. I can't even lift my right arm. It is so sore. I can't carry luggage. And he says, help, help. And he said, I know you're sleeping. So of course I get up, it's about 6:30, and I did a quick session, and I corrected all of his arm while he was during the flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You could be anywhere in the world. Talk about at a distance. This guy was in the air. And so I sent him a text message, and of course he was in the air. So when he landed, and he said, oh, I didn't need your text message because I knew you were awake and fixed it.
Yeah.
He said, I'm reaching for the ceiling at the airport now. He goes, I forgot how much in pain I was. And he goes, and then when I get up from the seat, it was gone. And I thought, he goes, oh, Loger's up. That's what he said. Loger's up. So John, again, we can work with people by video, by text message. Of course, we want to meet you and see you if that's the best case scenario. So you can say, oh, it hurts here, there's a pimple here, or whatever you might need to do. We would love to be your emotion code practitioner. Okay, John, I think that might be it. Again, I'm going to show you, again, we have an awesome new name of our show. It's called the Releasing Negative Emotion Show. Why is it called that, Captain Obvious? Because that's what we do. That's what we just did. We're releasing old, unprocessed negative emotions for you here every week. Now, John, before the show, I told you what direction is for next month. We like to do a month at a time. So in November, starting next week, we are doing a 4-part series merging, wait for it, merging this and this. So I'm going to be talking about law of attraction, and John's going to be talking about the emotion code and doing an emotion code session that would complement you, there we go, you law of attraction folks. Hey, listen, if you want to get the best deal on this book right now, I'm going to give you a website address. Somebody's bought a couple boxes of my books and is selling them, I think, for like $8 on Amazon. So if you want that address, it is maybe somebody can type it in the chat for me. Lisa Simmons, if you're still with us, www.clubhouseclassnotes.com. And I put the link to this guy's law of attraction link until he gets them sold. So yeah, next 4 weeks, law of attraction, emotion code, why they married together, why my 20-year career on law of attraction, so 3.7 million books in 37 languages, and working with John around the emotion code and fixing a limp in my hip and my knee was enough to say, what? Caught my attention. John, closing remarks from you, please. It's clubhouseclassnotes.com. Thanks, Lisa, one more time. Clubhouseclassnotes.com. I know it's a little long.
Oh, yeah, putting Lisa to work here. Thanks for volunteering, Lisa. And yep, again, we'd love to be your practitioner. It is super easy to set up a session, as Michael just described, and to move forward past these concerns, aches, pains, mental health concerns, whatever it may be.
Yes. Yes, and if you leave a message when we're offline, one of us will see it. So thanks for hanging out with us. Again, next week, if you have the Law of Attraction book already, bring it with you. I'm going to be referring to it. If you don't and you want to get the best, listen, imagine if you're on Prime. Imagine getting this jewel delivered to you for free for $8.88. I'm not even kidding you. You can go to clubhouseclassnotes.com. I'll put it in the chat when I'm offline. John, thanks for hanging out with me today. We'll see you next Saturday for number 218.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great week.
Cheers.